Hi, this is Pastor Tiffany, also known as Pastor T. Sal. I was requested to do this, and so I now have the time to do this. I'm going to be quick. This is regarding the Gardner Mass PD and Our Voice Task Force. This sermon is titled A Beautiful Goodbye. In a sense, I have known the Lord to be my personal savior, my personal lifeboat. Unbeknownst to myself, letting my own vulnerability seep through, letting my own guard down. This is when my ex-abusive behavior to become its worst. The mental abuse and also the accusations, you're not good enough, you will never find anyone else, you are a horrible mom, your son deserves better, and so on and so on. I'm just making this really brief to just touch over a few things. The physical abuse threats that were not acted physically about, but they were still known. I was still reminded every single day. I'm going to make you suffer the way you hurt me. I never hurt this individual. I swear to God, I will go to your work in front of your boss and stick your head into a deep fryer. And then the rape. The forcefulness behind his action was the worst. It lives with me every single day. For somebody to do that, I want to say it was power and control. The spiritual abuse, withholding every opportunity for me seeing outside worship. You know, God does not exist. Why would he create crap unlovable like you? On a constant repeat where I fell into it. And I'm ashamed to admit that. On a constant repeat, every spoken chance he had, he took. So who do I turn to when an outflaming gasoline combined towards the 6 months of the ending of it all? I go to the Gardner police. I was told growing up, you go to the police. They're there to serve and protect you. They didn't. I was shaking, I was battered, I was bruised. I had so many bruises. With evidence, my facial bruises, my phone text, I had them on my phone. I had his voicemails with bodily harm threats. He also called me while I was trying to convince the one place of whom was that lifeboat. And they had me put it on speakerphone and they heard him. And they did not care. Knowing of the premeditation harm awaiting my son if I did not return. Absolutely nothing. Sweeping it all under the rug. No photos were taken, no written report, not even a sympathetic human being. The result, I had to face the demon on my own with the sword of God. Psalm 5 verse 1 through 2 states, "Give ears to my words, O Lord. Consider my sighing. Listen to my cry of help, my King and my God. For to you I pray." God had led me onto this journey unbeknownst to me. I was able to flee from my captor. God led me to my now journey with the entitled of domestic violence minister, to be the voice, to be seen raw without covering nor sugar, talking what I had been tested with. I will end with this, Psalm 5 verse 6. You destroyed those who tell lies, bloodthirsty and deceitful men, the Lord abhors. God bless everybody who sees this. There is hope. I promise you there's hope. I love you, and I hope to see you in the future. Bye-bye.